Okay, since we just replaced the pump, different than the last one. So how does this one work? Well, you still turn it off with the time clock. You have this valve now if you want to open or close it. That way, if the pool is too full and it's going to flow out, since we're kind of below water level here, you can close it also to help keep prime. But to open it up, what you do is you unscrew these knobs and you just kind of push them to the side, and then the lid comes out. So a lot easier to close than the last one. This basket, if you read it, right here it says front, so you know that goes on the pipe side. If you try to push it in this way, a little bit of Teflon there, but if you try to push it in this way, it's jammed, it won't go all the way down, it's blocking this pipe. So where it says front, once again, and it slides all the way down where it's not blocking this pipe right going in right here. And then you got these two notches in the back. Also, you have a gasket here. You just want to make sure, just like the old pump had a O-ring on the lid, this has a gasket that sits down here. So if that pops out, just be sure to push it back in. So then you have your lid. You got those two notches, and you just kind of line them up, and then you push it down. It's got some resistance, which is good. That's showing the gasket's there. So these guys might need to loosen up a little bit more. Also, if you loosen it all the way, they do unscrew, and then you got these little guys here, and you just kind of got to realign them. And as long as you don't cross them, should be okay. Screws in pretty easily. So we'll slide this guy back in. And there we go, all the way back. Screw one side down, the other side. Just make them nice and hand tight. That way you create a seal around that gasket and the lid. Always also check the lid and whatnot if you have a bunch of debris, just to make sure you don't have any issues. If you close this, make sure it's open again, and then we'll flip it back on.